What is up, World Wide Web? It is Darkley here for the long-awaited clash between childhood icons Ash Ketchum and Yugi Moto. Now, before we head into this, I don't have a lot to say about this match. I'm very confident that Yugi is going to win this, but nonetheless, this is sure to be an epic fight. I mean, look at this opening shot. The graphics look amazing, so I'm looking forward to this. Now, without further ado, I say we jump right into this. Also, this is 30 minutes. I'm very surprised. It's kind of like this is a Saturday morning cartoon. Okay. We're hitting play.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Whoa. Oh my, wow. Those graphics are cool.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
Oh, they're pulling out all the stops here. Whoa, wait a minute. I see Crocodile. Alright. Septile, Lucario. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Alright, let's do this.
Hello there. Welcome to the
Oh, hi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, wait. I mean, hello, Wizard Death Battle.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master.
Yeah, they're really going all in for this episode. Paul, yeah, there hasn't been a rival like Paul since.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up
Gosh,
with
it
the
took,
electric mouse.
yeah,
Pikachu.
oh my gosh, Ash has come such a long way. It's still crazy that his time
The new
ended.
duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
Oh yeah.
25 seasons, over 1,200
Oh
episodes,
gosh,
and the
these shots from the
cornerstone of
OG season
2000's
just
culture.
hit
Ash spent
hard.
decades as a 10-year-old on the
And then
great
here's Journeys.
Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from,
Yep.
which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped
Oh,
with
I
tons
love
of
the
Pokemon
shout-outs to Giratina
and a
there.
glowing Pokedex. That's
Is that a subtle
Pokemon,
hint that Giratina
but
for
in a
Giratina's
fight,
Romus?
Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow-red enough voltage and you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune
Oh,
to
yeah.
electric
Oh my
attacks
gosh,
in the
season
game
1 of the
can't
show
stop
was
with
so
those Pikachu
trippy.
dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu
Yep,
learned
you'd
Volt
think that
Type,
Ash was
Electro
either a
Web,
ground.
Electro
Well,
Ball,
I guess humans
and
would be ground
Pikachu,
types in
use
a way.
Thunderbolt.
Normal ground
The
types,
perfect
maybe.
attack for Okoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks
Hey,
like they're blasting
Team
off again.
Rocket.
So clearly, the anime doesn't follow the game rules.
Yeah, of
Like when
course.
Pikachu shot himself with his
I mean,
own
we
thunder
can only
while
dodge
on Swellow, who, you know, is
in ZA.
vulnerable to
Yeah,
lightning.
that's right. Yeah, only in ZA it
Somehow
really has
they used
dodge mechanics
thunder
in
as
a way.
super armor. He even learned how to
Yeah,
deflect attacks
nonsensical
by just
super armor. I
spinning
wasn't
really
expecting
fast.
that.
Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but quick attack.
Ooh, the
increases
Lucario and the
its
Mystery
speed
Mew
even
is also a
more.
good
And
movie.
his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over style.
Yeah, I remember
style
like
is so unusual that
watching
when a robot
all the way
scanned his
through
tactics,
Hoenn as a
it
kid.
exploded.
That
As
was
the
my
great
childhood.
philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a
Shout
few.
out to
Underneath
the
stubbornness
shout out
and
to
crispy
the
bites,
girl,
they are loyal
Serena.
friends.
Just like
All the way from
Ash's
Kalos.
Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny
It's funny how
Huggy
Kalos
Bugs. Ash's
ha
League
probably
ID
had
won't
one of the
let him
better
carry more
early
than 6
seasons,
at a
while
time.
the games
But
are
if he
probably
needs 'em, they'll all
got
come running.
mixed reviews.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights.
Ooh,
and Ash
okay.
can combine their water attacks
All right,
with Blaze
the editing
Ice
here is really
One time,
nice.
his
Is
voice
really good
got
here.
Frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
and
the
Torterra
creativity
can do
Ash has
status
is
effects
very
and heal with
unconventional.
synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
so you got a big,
The absolute
scary dark
badass
ride.
Sceptile.
Just leaf blade Smeargle victim. Or
Yeah,
that's
everybody
what
talks
I
about
would say
Charizard and
if Tobias
Fernape.
didn't
I don't
magically
think
play a friggin'
Sceptile
Latios.
is
But I
talked
don't
about
win,
enough.
4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just
Well,
get
that's
me
a
heated.
nostalgic
Almost
logo.
as much as in Fernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my
Ah, there he
Inferno
is,
to
the
overdrive,
other
get my
goat,
revenge,
so.
and Incineroar.
Ash
Oh, hey,
had a fighting
Incineroar.
passion for reaching the top
Well, at
ASAP,
least they're not making
but
any
Charizard
reference to any,
wasn't on board.
meta,
Pursuing pride over
any
packs,
video game meta,
Ash lost
so,
the
which
Viridian
is
Force
good.
for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship
I
motivated
will
them
say,
to
looking
dodge
back on this
light
now,
speed
Indigo
moves like
League
Sword
was
Beam,
kinda
Side Beam.
lackluster.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most
Yeah,
unexpected
oh my gosh,
signature
good old
move.
Charizard.
Seismic toss! The
Good old
people's
Charizard
elbow
with
Pokemon.
all that plot
Charizard's
armor.
so
Just
strong,
kidding,
his
but
flamethrower
basically
melts boulders. The
Ace armor,
Pokemon
we'll say
world
that.
is
We'll call it
wild.
Ace armor.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains
Oh,
and
here
into
comes the
space.
ra-
Dusknoir pulls souls
Oh
into
my,
the
here comes the
sphere.
random Pokemon lore.
Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On
God,
land,
so
Ash's
many
physical
birds.
offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco
Yay, the
meteors
boy.
on anyone, but mainly
Gibble the
You
boy.
want physical?
Oh,
Look
rip
at
Piplup.
Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem. which
Okay, here we go.
weighs
Here's the
over a
that's
ton.
the cool
and this
Pokemon
huge
feats.
log that's
Here we
basically
go. This is what I was
poultry.
waiting
He
for.
chucked it like it
I
was
want to see all
nothing.
these
Ash
physical
can
feats from
choose
Ash.
his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO uncut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon
Oh.
must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home.
Hi,
who
Mr. Mime.
mind-boggles you with reflect,
wasn't expecting
light
you.
screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime. The stepdad who Ash caught in a
The
Pokeball and
stepdad.
brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Oh
Ash
gosh.
figured out new ways to
I
balance his
forget
powers with
these
Aura.
crazy shots
It's
that
a
Mr.
life
Mime
force that
has.
interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC.
Oh, yeah, the
Shoots
long-awaited
steel beams
ace-
and
other
aura
ace
spheres.
that
And with Mega
the
Evolution,
community probably, not
Lucario's
the Dead
power
community, but
surges
generally
enough to defeat
the anime community
champion
wanted for
Cynthia's
Ash.
Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash
Oh my
accidentally
god,
caught
it
30
just hit me.
Tauros.
The
And he
gun,
keeps
the gun that was
bugging
banned
it.
from
Ash,
America.
They're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and
Yep.
over again. Kid,
I'm sure it
just
does.
turn the
It
hat
definitely
backwards
does.
And lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bond.
I will say
He knows
that
Pokemon feelings
that
better than anyone.
that
With
Greta
Greninja,
Battle
Ash
Frontier
learned to synchronize
episode
their
was a
senses
really
and
nice
movements,
battle.
transforming him into Ash Greninja.
Oh yeah, hey Bond
Comes with a
Phenomenon.
huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain.
Yeah,
A small price
it's like
to
battle
pay for the
synchronization,
ultimate water
so.
shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Oh
Ash's
gosh.
Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants.
I will-
the Reggie kind,
yeah,
not
I
the
see
New York
Lysander, I
ones,
just think of
who
the
halted
theme from
Reggie
Legends
Gigas,
EA.
who can tow entire regions.
Spoilers.
Ash's
You
team
haven't
battled
played the
Steven
game.
Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon
You know
and
what?
Kyogre.
Seeing all this
Don't
data
get
being
me started
showcased,
on a
I
lot.
can
Ash
see why
did
this episode
everything
might be
right,
30 minutes.
But no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blastburn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, poor kids.
Yeah,
Those Sick Four
that's
kids weren't even around anymore when this aired.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
After his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And
I think
thanks
it's
to some
funny that,
really delicious soup,
you know,
his
this is
new
all
Gengar
in the hands of
Gigantamax.
Japan.
Hi,
They were just like,
Gengar.
dang it, 4
It
kids.
haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash
Ugh.
and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt thunderbolts. This rainbow lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked.
Yep.
Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an ultra
You know what?
beast?
That was a good
Ash
insert
turning
for
so
the
much that monsters from
for
another dimension
abilities.
are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the
Oh, wow.
Sun God.
Oh, wow,
A
Solgaleo
legendary
is
Pokemon
going
whose
to be a
Celestial
part of
strength
this.
Lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time.
Yeah,
Is there a
mhm,
legendary
Dialga
Pokemon
is
he
kinda crazy,
hasn't
yes, I
befriended?
know.
But it all started
So
with
stuff
Pikachu.
did get crazy
So
when it
was
comes to
gonna
lore.
end with Pikachu. In
With
the
lore and
Tournament of
feats.
Champions and Alon, Ash faced the #1
Alon.
trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free. 4 kids, let my boy win. Yes.
Sure. Ash did
Yeah,
his
sure,
best, and he
blame
had
for
no
kids.
regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed
Oh,
trainers.
hello,
Ash
Pokemon
realized that
Horizons.
To him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked away it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Ooh, that's a good way to end Ash's analysis. Alright, it's time to
Many
draw
theorists have tried
for
to solve the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark
I will
arts
say
with
in
swift
hindsight,
death.
it's
Shadow
crazy
Game.
how
No, Wiz,
the
they
whole
were
card
banished to
game
the Shadow
rooted
Realm.
from
Wink.
Sadly,
ancient
the way of
Egypt,
the Shadow Games was lost
and now
across
it's
time in the
spun
pieces
completely
of the
out
Millennium
of
Puzzle. It's said the
control,
one who solves the
especially
puzzle would pass judgment
with all
on
the
evil.
other
And in the modern
entries
day,
in the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
universe or the
reassembled
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it and wished
multiverse.
for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Maybe
Turn
there's
that
something I'm
jam
missing
up.
from, like,
Yugi was a
seasons
shy kid
past
that helped run his
5Ds,
grandpa's
but
game shop.
I think it's
But
crazy
little
how
did he know
this
that completing the puzzle
game
would link
that
his
started in
spirit to an
Egypt
ancient pharaoh.
Yami,
just
always willing to let
evolved
Yu-Gi-Oh!
to
in,
insane-
and always on
insane
demon
levels
time
and
while
heights.
doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's
Yeah,
air hockey,
This
Mario
is such
Party
a fun.
Warform,
This
or
is
the
it's
game
very
that'll
fun
take his
to
world
visit
and ours
the
by
Yu-Gi-Oh!
storm.
Zero stuff.
Duel Monsters.
It's a
The stuff from
summoner's
before,
war. Time to
Duelist
send
Kingdom.
monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to
I do
zero life
have
points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped
It's
by the
either I
deranged
do have
CEO
some
Seto
chapters of
Kaiba,
the old
Yugi
thing
knew it was time to knock
of the
him
old
down
Yu-Gi-Oh!
only way he knows
somewhere.
how, playing
I should
a
revisit that.
children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba
Not gonna
was
lie,
given a
I did
penalty
want
game.
a duelist
Lose
as a
or
kid.
cheat against
I
Yami at
I
your
never
own
got it,
peril.
so
With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle
Yo,
is far
good old
more than
Mind
force
Crush.
hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either.
Yep,
But
here we
after a
go.
run-in
All
with
right,
enemy
now we're getting
Millennium
into
Ring user
the main-
Darkura
the main
and some
story.
seriously hardcore LARPing. Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick.
Oh yeah,
and made the
hey,
dynamic
shout out to
duo.
the Forgotten Girl.
Tristan,
I think her
and
name is
their
Robin.
left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for
Oh hey,
anything.
it's
Because
Joey
Yugi
Wheeler.
had a
Good old
great
Joey
early deck.
Wheeler.
Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi. Oh, there they
Say
go.
goodbye to
Yugi's deck
Exodia!
is so good. Why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style
Oh,
works best
boy,
at
look at
maximizing
that
the
whole
use of
list.
So-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But
Wow.
what's he gonna do about
They were
the
like,
3 blue
yeah,
eyes Kaiba's got
backspace,
under his
backspace.
dome?
Simple.
All right, here we
Summon
go.
a monster card
New
for
stuff to
rebuild
dive
and
up.
Have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a
Oh,
gentle
good
breeze.
old
Well, okay.
early
Didn't know
90s,
Yugi
early
had that
2000s,
target.
90s
What's that
anime
about?
logic
Force,
and
Monster
nonsense
Blader
will
and
be.
Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard.
Yeah,
better.
unexpected,
It's a living clock that
unexpected
fast-forwards
standout,
and
Giant
rewinds a
Soldier of
local
Stone.
area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Yeah, I
Speaking
think
of
yeah, I think
wizard
it's
dreams,
interesting
you can't
that
have a Yugi
Yugi
deck
is
without his
getting
right
the
hand.
cards he also
Dark
kind of gave away,
Magician
but I guess it
and
does
his
make
apprentice,
sense.
Dark
It was his at
Magician
one
Earl.
point.
Both are
So
masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters.
goodbye,
And when
Harpy's
Yugi
Pet Dragon.
comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real
true,
world card
very
game.
true.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a
I
time
think if they
skip,
give-
and Pot of Greed lets
I
Yugi
feel
draw
like
2 more
if they
cards, like
gave
Pot of Greed,
Yugi,
which lets him draw
like,
2 more
the
cards, like
If things
boosted
get dicey,
cards,
he
the
has
cards that
more
got
trap
support
cards to level
past
the
his
field,
run
like
and
Dimension
past
Strike, which
Dark
reflects
Side of
damage
Dimensions,
directly back at the opponent's life points.
it's
And
gonna
if
like
monsters
XYZ
and life
monsters
points get
or
wiped, he can
anything
just
else.
press Control-Z with
This will
Mirage
be-
Ruler to get them all back.
Pair
It'll
these
be
cards with
nutty.
Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Oh hey
Get this,
Pegasus.
Pegasus can read
Yugi
minds.
boy.
So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the
Yeah,
strategies
this
they
li-
left
yep,
behind.
this
And
is
mind
the
reader
very
was stumped.
iconic
Yeah, they
duel.
cheated.
No, Pegasus was
So-
reading their minds. Regardless,
Yeah,
Yugi and
I'll
Yami
never
are an
forget how
excellent duo
this
pair.
battle
Yami
went down.
trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while
It
Yugi
was
expects
very,
Yami
oh my
to
gosh,
be his
it left such an
bolder
impression of
They're
how
not just smart.
hype this battle
Card-slinging
was.
geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist
Prison
getting their
Man?
souls ripped out.
Oh, hey,
and survive
5Ds.
attacks from duel monsters.
Hey, GX.
Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted
Oh my
by
gosh.
Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's
Oh,
biggest
Kaiba.
hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take
Oh,
him
here
out.
enter the
These
Egyptian
cards
gods.
were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different
I do
ball
think it's
game
interesting
altogether,
how,
but Yugi was starting to stand on his
what's
own
it?
2 feet.
Slifer.
So
I don't know
Yami
where
and
Slifer
Yugi
came
kept
from. I
dueling
never
on
looked
in
up
a
how
Battle
Slifer
City
came to be,
that
but
never wants
you
to
know,
end
originally it
or
is known
stop bullying
as
Joey. But to
Osiris.
claim the Egyptian gods,
So-
Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ
Yeah,
plays.
ridiculous
When
shenanigans.
battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi
Yeah, that's
combined
just
Dark Magician and
5D
Dark Magician
chess
Girl's magic
at work.
into Black Burning Magic.
Maybe an exaggeration, but yeah, that was,
Defeating
yeah,
Ra.
you know,
This ain't new
they
for
are
the
very
magicians.
smart.
In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they
Yeah,
did
here we go.
something similar against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that together the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
God, I love these shout-outs and
Black Hole Dragon
inclusions
is a
of.
sentient black hole. Planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed
Yeah,
a
I like
relativity
these
field
incorporations
that
of GX and
spawned
5Ds.
an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who
Hey,
showed
Zork.
up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as
Oh, it
Ka,
just
or
hit-
a
oh,
spirit.
wait, what's
When
this?
used
Ba?
in tandem with the bonds
Oh, yeah,
of
that's
his
right,
cards,
this is like-
Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart
Oh,
of the
Destiny
card.
draw.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this
It's
time!
ha-
He doesn't just
That's
make
the
up
power
rules,
of
he's smashing
plot
his deck.
devices.
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well,
Yep,
I'd be the king
definitely.
of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem.
Here we
Claiming
go,
his place
the
as
name
ruler
draw.
of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light.
What?
Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel.
That
between
part
Yugi and
never
Atem.
hit me
That very well
when
was both climactic
when I went through
and
Dawn of the
bittersweet.
Duel.
Yugi had grown as a duelist.
Okay,
and
this
hurt.
all right.
His victory
This
proved
the
that
epic
he
final
no
showdown
longer
is
needed Atem's
awesome.
help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called
Yes,
you a
the
cheater.
meme.
I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists.
That's
He
amazing.
would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem.
Oh,
Goes to show
Kaiba.
you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Oh my gosh, the to be continues are awesome.
All
All right, the
commands
time
are
has
set.
come.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
All right,
Before we start,
let's see.
let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
Okay.
It's time to
All right, second instance of like ground rules. Okay. All right, let's do this. I feel okay. I see a little bit of editing glitching in that part. Ooh. Okay, reference to the. All right. Oh, reference to the games. Oh wow. Yep. Whoa. Oh hey, look at that. Oh yeah, and this is supposed to be the original singer for the Yu-Gi-Oh! For the Pokemon theme.
Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack.
Oh wow, Tom Chalk is...
One card face down to end my turn.
Okay, Tom Chalk is really doing a good Dan Green.
Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, turn him off with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Wow. Okay, yeah, this is like a summer war.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Okay, yeah, this is really great.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card.
Whoa.
Rise, Dimension Snake.
Oh god, here come the random spells and traps. Crocodile? Wait.
Oh, I get it. Good
Okay,
thing we
okay,
brought 'em all,
Crocodile's gonna
right,
die.
Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
What? Oh, here come the Toro. Oh my gosh, it's March of the Animals. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card reference.
Charizard, I choose you!
Here is Charizard. Oh, they burned his coat. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, I think this battle is going to give Bowser vs. Eggman a run for its money. Holy. Ooh, right in Charizard. Oh, here's Mega Evolution. Oh my, wow, Metal Puzzle can do that. Oh, Charizard got shot! No! Soul Delay! Oh my gosh, Soul Delay out of nowhere! Okay, Legendary versus Legendary. Alright, here we go. Oh jeez, the roll. Wyndon was not expecting this when they decided to host this battle. Oh my. Hello! Hey, Gengar. So much is happening. Wow. Wait. Oh, what? Yugi did that? Oh, you. Okay, Ash saved Gengar. Alright. Nice one. Hey, grenade. Oh my gosh. Ash really went for the kill. I was not expecting that.
It's my turn now.
Oh, hey, it's small Yugi.
I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Wow. It's crazy how this is 3 at once. Wow. Now this is a full field.
That Pokemon!
Haruxi, goddess of light.
He used that.
This is it. Magician, flash burning magic. Haruxi, choose her.
Oh my gosh, a lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot going on. Swords really did that, huh?
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Ooh, wow. Okay, okay, that was a very nice shot. Representing all of his outfits and stuff.
You activated my trap.
Mirror Force.
Magic cylinder.
Oh!
With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly.
Wow. Yeah. Magic Cylinder is a Yoda trap. He's like Uno. Yeah, Magic Cylinder is the Uno reverse and just... Oh my... They're all... Wow.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Oh my gosh. The reference to the first movie moment. Okay, that was good. That was a nice way to end it.
Childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both
Yep.
Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best. and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys,
Yeah, it's hard to
and
believe
saved
that
the
10-year-old
world
could
way
travel
more
so
often.
much.
And despite what people say, he
Just
wins
all in 1
a
year.
lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally
True,
and figuratively.
yeah.
While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience, but when it comes to strategy,
Oh yeah, no,
he's a
Yugi
wild
has that
card.
because of
He's
all the
skilled at
games. So
improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability,
True.
so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu.
Yeah, Ash
His
doesn't
power of
really think
friendship
about it too much.
invented an evolution for
He
Greninja.
kinda just
That's
trusts his
crazy.
partners.
Ash's
He
trust
kinda
in his
improvises.
Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way.
Heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards is
There it is.
real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
yeah.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support,
Well, technically,
Yugi could
I mean,
control
he
the
could
pace of the
still
fight with
Dynamax,
cards like
but-
Swords of Revealing Light and
Because
Magic
it doesn't
Sword.
really require
But I
specific
know some
Pokemon,
of
but
you
yeah.
are asking,
But yeah,
what if
Gigantamax
Ash
is
threw
specific.
hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with
Yep,
minds.
mhm.
If Ash
All that
actually
did
tried to
happen.
punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
I don't know if
So
it's
it all
necessarily a
comes down
close
to the
call.
monsters. Yugi
Well, we'll
had a
see.
slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the
mean,
black
yeah,
hole summoning
it can do
Gardevoir.
that.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and
I mean,
even the
Yugi's
big
got a
tier
whole
scale
arsenal of
below
monsters
Neos
to
destroying
rely
that
on, so-
relativity field with a universe.
Yeah.
And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of
Yeah,
Time.
that's yeah.
Yugi had more than
Herakti
just
stuff is
monsters
kind
on the
of
field.
crazy.
Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If
True,
Mr.
okay.
Mind faints, no more psychic barriers.
Oh,
If you lost
yep.
Lucario, no more Mega Evolution.
True.
And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back.
At
He
least they
doesn't
didn't
carry Revive
straight up
them,
kill the
and even
Pokemon,
then,
so.
reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers.
Yeah,
he
the spells and
lost.
traps
And he
definitely
can,
just
bend
add
fate
more
to draw
insurance.
whatever card he wants, and we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
The
amazing.
winner is Yugi Moto.
Yes, there he is. Yeah, 2026. All right, any announcement? So, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Ash versus Yugi was absolutely hype. Now we just gotta wait for Death Battle 2026. So, until then, I bid you all a good rest of your day. Send you off with a smiley face. So, peace.